Imagine you have a decent job, your paycheck arrives every month, but somehow, at the end of it, you find yourself struggling to save money. Many of us have been there, wondering where all the money went. The truth is, it's not about how much you make, but how wisely you spend it. This is where frugal living comes in. Frugal living isn't about being cheap or depriving yourself of things you love. It's about making smart choices with your money so you can live better with less. By practicing a few simple habits, you can save more, stress less, and even grow your wealth over time. In this video, I'll show you 8 habits of people who live frugally, people who prioritize financial education and know how to get the most out of every dollar. Whether you're looking to pay off debt, save for a big goal, or achieve financial independence, these habits can have a big impact on your life. Let's dive into these powerful frugal living tips that can help you take control of your personal finances and build a brighter financial future. Number 1. Prioritize needs over wants. One of the key habits of frugal people is learning how to separate needs from wants. Needs are things that are essential, like food, housing, and transportation. Wants, on the other hand, are the extra things we desire but don't really need, like the latest gadgets, designer clothes, or fancy dinners out. Frugal people focus on spending their money on what truly matters. They think carefully before making purchases and ask themselves, do I really need this? Or is it just something I want right now? This simple habit helps them avoid impulse buys that can quickly drain their budget. For example, instead of buying a new smartphone every year, frugal people may continue using their current one if it still works. This way, they avoid spending hundreds of dollars on something that isn't a true need. A helpful tip is to use the 30-day rule for non-essential purchases. If you see something you want, wait 30 days before buying it. Often, you'll find that after a month, you no longer feel the urge to make that purchase. By prioritizing needs over wants, frugal people save money and keep their finances in check, helping them achieve their long-term financial goals. Number 2. Budgeting like a pro. Frugal people know that budgeting is one of the most important tools for managing money. A budget helps them keep track of how much they earn, how much they spend, and where their money is going. Without a budget, it's easy to lose control of spending, and before you know it, your money is gone without anything to show for it. Creating a budget means listing all your income and expenses. Frugal people make sure every dollar is accounted for, whether it's for rent, groceries, bills, or savings. They also plan for unexpected costs, like car repairs or medical bills, by setting aside money in an emergency fund. To stick to their budget, frugal people often use simple tools like budgeting apps, spreadsheets, or even just a notebook. Apps like Mint or You Need a Budget in app can help you track your spending automatically. By following a budget, frugal people make sure they're not spending more than they earn. This allows them to save more and avoid debt. Over time, this habit helps them build financial security and move closer to their financial goals, whether that's paying off debt, saving for a big purchase, or reaching financial independence. Number 3. Buy quality over quantity. Frugal people understand that sometimes spending a little more upfront can save money in the long run. Instead of buying cheap items that may break or wear out quickly, they choose to buy high-quality products that last longer. This habit is all about focusing on value rather than just the price. For example, imagine buying a cheap pair of shoes. They might cost less today, but if they wear out in a few months, you'll have to buy another pair, and over time, the cost adds up. Instead, a frugal person would spend more on a well-made pair of shoes that can last for years. In the end, they spend less overall and enjoy better quality. This habit applies to everything from clothes and electronics to kitchen appliances and furniture. Frugal people do their research before making big purchases, looking for reviews and recommendations to make sure they're getting the best value for their money. With choosing quality over quantity, frugal people avoid constantly replacing items and wasting money. It's a smart way to save in the long run and enjoy products that last. In the end, investing in quality helps them keep their personal finances in check while reducing waste and stress. Number 4. Mastering the art of DIY. Frugal people often save a lot of money by doing things themselves instead of paying someone else to do it. This is called DIY, or do-it-yourself. Whether it's fixing something around the house, cooking meals at home, or even making gifts, DIY is a great way to cut costs and still get things done. For example, instead of hiring a handyman to do simple repairs, frugal people will learn how to fix things themselves. There are tons of free videos and tutorials online that can teach you how to fix a leaky faucet, paint a room, or even change your car's oil. Doing it yourself might take a little time, but it can save you a lot of money in the long run. Frugal people also love DIY for everyday tasks. Instead of eating out, they cook meals at home, which is often much cheaper and healthier. They might also make homemade gifts or decorations for holidays instead of buying expensive ones. Learning to DIY helps frugal people avoid unnecessary expenses and gives them more control over their finances. Plus, it can be fun and rewarding to learn new skills while saving money. With DIY, frugal people can keep more of their hard-earned money while still enjoying a comfortable lifestyle. Number 5. Embrace minimalism. Frugal people often embrace minimalism, which means they focus on owning fewer things but making sure those things bring value to their lives. Instead of filling their homes with stuff they don't need, they keep only what is useful or brings them happiness. By living with less, they avoid unnecessary spending on items that just add clutter. For example, they might choose to live in a smaller house or apartment, saving money on rent, utilities, and maintenance. They also tend to avoid buying trendy or disposable items that don't serve a long-term purpose. Minimalism also helps reduce decision fatigue. When you own fewer things, you spend less time deciding what to wear or what to use. This simple lifestyle leads to more savings, less stress, and a clearer focus on what really matters in life: financial security, relationships, and experiences. Number 6. Creating multiple streams of income. Frugal people understand the importance of having more than one source of income. Relying on just one job can be risky, especially if unexpected expenses come up or if something happens to that job. By creating multiple streams of income, they ensure that they have extra money coming in to save or invest. This can be done in many ways, such as starting a small side business, freelancing, investing in stocks, or renting out a property. Even simple things like selling handmade goods online or tutoring can make a difference. Having multiple income streams not only helps increase savings, but also provides a safety net in case of financial emergencies. It's a smart way to work toward financial independence while also giving more flexibility and security in managing personal finances. The extra money can be used to pay off debt, invest, or build long-term wealth. Number 7. Using cash or debit instead of credit. Frugal people prefer using cash or debit cards instead of credit cards to manage their spending. When you use credit cards, it's easy to overspend because you're not immediately parting with your money. This can lead to debt and high interest payments if the balance isn't paid off in full each month. Using cash or debit helps you stick to your budget because you're only spending money you already have. It makes you more mindful of your purchases since the money leaves your account right away. For example, if you go shopping with a set amount of cash, you know exactly how much you can spend, and once it's gone, it's gone. By avoiding unnecessary credit card use, frugal people stay out of debt and maintain better control of their finances. This habit allows them to save more and avoid the stress of dealing with high credit card bills. Number 8. Continuous learning in personal finance. Frugal people understand the value of always learning about money. They know that staying informed helps them make better financial decisions. Whether it's reading books, listening to podcasts, or following financial experts like Dave Ramsey or Warren Buffett, they are always looking for ways to improve their money management skills. For example, they might read books on budgeting, investing, or debt reduction, or take online courses on personal finance. This knowledge helps them avoid common financial mistakes and find new ways to save money, invest wisely, and grow their wealth. By continuously learning, frugal people stay ahead of financial trends and are better prepared for changes in the economy. This habit keeps them in control of their finances and on track to achieve their long-term goals, such as financial independence or early retirement. Knowledge is one of the best tools for building and maintaining wealth. Frugal living is not about being cheap. It's about making smart choices with your money. By following these 8 habits, you can improve your financial health and work toward a more secure future. And you'll also have the tools to grow your wealth and reach your goals. The great thing about frugal living is that anyone can start, no matter where they are financially. You don't have to make big changes overnight. Start with one habit, like budgeting, and slowly incorporate the others into your life. Over time, these small changes will have a big impact on your personal finances, helping you save money and work toward financial independence. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.